Last week on Drenched, we continued along on our van trip through Maui's world-famous road to Hana as we took you along hiking through a bamboo forest, cliff jumping at one of my all-time favorite places in the world, and exploring some underwater caves and black sand beaches. Then, we made our way back over to the west side of Maui to dive Mala Wharf, a collapsed pier that is home to some of the most diverse diving and coolest critters in all of Maui. After our incredible dive at Mala Pier, we hopped in Vanny and headed south to go check out one of the coolest gatherings in all of Hawaii.
Where are we going?
Going to Little Beach.
Going to Little Beach.
Drum circle / fire dancing. Good old hippie good time.
We're about to enter a magical realm.
We walked along Big Beach and made our way up over a rocky hill that leads to Little Beach. And every Sunday afternoon, something very special goes on at Little Beach.
I can hear the drums, we're almost there. This is the magical land called the Drum Circle on Little Beach. Every Sunday for like 50 years or something. They haven't missed a week. It's an institution in Maui, and it's cool because we haven't been here in a long time, and we can still come back and you see tons of the same people. So for a lot of people, this is like their weekly ritual for 20 years or more. So it's a gathering place to come and be yourself, dance, have fun, watch the sunset, and just meet other people that have the same interests as you. So it's a really awesome, cool place, and Nate and I really love coming here. We had a lot of fun tonight. Little Beach, check.
Check.
Check, check. Originally our plan was to camp down here tonight, but we found out that we get to go scuba diving tomorrow on a boat, so we're gonna do that instead. So we're gonna go camp somewhere a little bit closer to the dive shop, and then tomorrow we're gonna wake up and we're gonna do the scubas. It's gonna be so fun. All right, we're back at Mala. It's like we never left. Vanny's here. Just Nate's getting all the stuff out of her, getting ready for the scubas. Only this time we're not swimming out. We're going on a boat, believe it or not. We're going out with Extended Horizons, and we're gonna head over to the island of Lanaii for what is, in my opinion, some of the best scuba diving in Hawaii. It's amazing. So it's known for its cool topography. There's these dive sites called the Cathedrals, which are like big, open kind of cavernous spaces with lots of natural light coming in. It's really, really beautiful. So we're really excited. We've been looking forward to these dives since we knew we were coming to Hawaii.
As Jordan said, yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff over there. Not just the topography, but some of the more rare species that you don't see on some of the other islands, you tend to catch over at Lanai. And so I'm hoping to see banded angelfish. It's been high on my list since we got back here to Hawaii. They're not always the easiest to find. Yeah, I hope to see that amongst many other critters, but that's the one I'm looking for today.
A little Vanny explosion today because we had to get up really early, and Nate drove the car while I still laid in bed, and then we didn't even take apart the bed. We just threw our crap everywhere. So
you know, I'm gonna say it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say it.
we weren't sure if we couldn't talk about this last night. We're gonna talk about it now.
We actually ran over our scuba camera last night. One of them. Vanny, as much as I love her, we took a turn and she decided that this door wasn't to be left shut any longer, and it swung open. It tumbled out, and we literally ran over it.
With the van.
Literally ran over it with the van. Like, dun dun dun.
Yeah, like it fell out of the door and then it went under the wheel. We could feel the van going over it.
And believe it or not, I mean, it's broken. Yeah. But believe it or not, I am stunned. Not a cam makers, hats off to you, but I am stunned that it is not more broken than it is. Actually, you just got to put this piece back on here with screws, test it, make sure it's watertight, and it's good.
I wonder if we're the first people that have ever run over their dive camera with the van. I just can't imagine that many scenarios where it would happen to other people than us.
Oh man.
So yeah, we're gonna be just taking turns filming down there, and luckily this is like the last dives of this trip, so we got some time to get it sorted out.
I'm okay. Today's a new day, and after our good scuba and we see the banded angelfish, we'll forget all about it. Alright, let's go do it. Let's go scuba.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it with you. Yeah.
We set off on the 45-minute boat ride across the channel towards the island of Lanaii with a dive center called Extended Horizons. This is a pretty sweet dive operation, not in small part due to the fact that this boat is fueled 100% by biofuel. Yep, that's right, this boat is powered by leftover French fry grease. Their dive shop is also completely solar powered, and these guys regularly team up with local organizations and nonprofits to promote reef conservation, recycling efforts, and more. Extended Horizons is truly setting an example in their industry. Much to Nate's delight, we weren't underwater long before we spotted this puppy right here. This is the banded angelfish, a shy little guy with quite the dashing look. Banded angelfish are one of just 5 endemic angelfish species in the chain of islands, meaning you will not see this fish anywhere else in the world than Hawaii. This slice of heaven right here is called First Cathedral, and you can see where it gets its name from. As soon as you set fin in this space, it just feels otherworldly. It's by far one of the most dramatic dive sites in Hawaii, and divers come from around the world to witness this serene and inspiring corner of the ocean. As we swam through the exit, we found ourselves right in front of the largest school of Heller's barracuda I've ever seen. They were absolutely stunning. We could have stayed down there forever, but our no decompression time was ticking away, and against our will, it was time to head to shallow water and start making our way back to the boat. This was our last dive of the trip, and since we only had one camera this day, I was able to enjoy a rare few moments without worrying about adjusting the camera or capturing the perfect shot. I was able to soak in my final few moments in these warm blue waters of Hawaii that we had spent so many hours in over the last month.
Keeping old Vanny off.
Oh, we're gonna miss you, Vanny. We love you. This little gal. I have a love-hate relationship with this van. Seeing as how it ran over our camera, but... Oh, and there's that ticket we got too. Whoopsies. Goodbye, Vanny. I love you. I'll miss you. I'll see you next time. There we go. So, that's our Hawaii trip. We are leaving in a couple of hours for the airport, and it's been an incredible month. We've been here just under a month, Oahu, Big Island, now Maui. And in that time, I've had some of the most amazing and unbelievable experiences that any one of those on its own would be, you know, life-changing, but to have experienced that all in such a short amount of time is crazy. Like, we did it all. Well, we didn't do it all. That's the thing. There's so much to do here, and the trip was definitely a whirlwind for us. Like, every day we were out diving or doing some kind of adventure, and it still felt like we missed out on so much stuff that we wanted to do and stuff we wanted to film and show you guys. It's really important to make sure you stop all the time and just think about what you're doing and think about what you're seeing and how you feel and what you're experiencing, because if you're not going to take that time to really enjoy it, then why would you even do it? So I'm really looking forward to continuing this journey, and I hope that you guys are enjoying these videos, and just know that we're like really want to invite you into our lives and share these amazing experiences with you. So yeah, we want to thank all of you viewers for watching this, and for every video that you watch, for every like that you give us, or every time you share a video. It's helping us get one step closer to achieving our goal of traveling the world and diving all the best dive sites and sharing it with all of you. Thanks, you guys, and welcome to our lives. I hope you enjoy it. Goodbye, house. Goodbye, boat. Goodbye, tree. Goodbye, trash under boat. Goodbye, other trees. Goodbye, recycling. Goodbye, mailbox. All right, we're on our way to the airport, and we're almost there. Christina's been the chauffeur with the mostest. Sad face. She's doing sad face. Nate's doing sleepy face back there. But we're bummed, but at the same time, it's time to move on to the next adventure. All right, bye, Christina. Nate's carrying all the bags like a gentleman.
Security's fun. Security's always fun. I enjoy it. But we have a lot of electronics, and as you can imagine, it takes a minute.
Nate likes to keep some in a secret hiding place too.
Great, Jordan. Now I'm on the list. Thank you.
On the list. But we walked away from the line, and we left one of our bags just sitting there in line. This guy behind us had to be like, don't forget your bags.
We are about to take you guys along as we sail, explore, and dive the Caribbean on board this sexy girl right here, Sophisticated Lady. The captain and owner of this boat is Rick Moore, and he has been doing a YouTube channel about sailing and life at sea for just shy of a decade, and we can't wait to show you all the amazing adventures we had working with Rick. If you'd like to check out his awesome sailing channel, there's a link in the description below. I can't even begin to describe what an incredible feeling it is to call the sea your home, so I'll just show you this instead. Here's a little taste of what's coming over the course of the next few months, so stay tuned.